How to become the best version of yourself. I'm not gonna lie, this is a broad term because everybody's best version of themselves are different. You know what I'm saying? Like my best version of myself is completely different to yours. You know what I'm saying? But I can kind of generalize the whole little thing of this like discussion. So the first thing I do want to start off with is that you got to develop a growth mindset. And by that, I mean, like, you got to believe you can do anything you put your mind to. You can't have any doubt. Um, Now, it's natural for us humans to doubt, you know what I'm saying, and have like some insecurities, but you have to put in the effort in learning that you, like, anything you want to, like, accomplish, you have to learn it and put in the effort. A good way to do that is just create some goals for yourself, challenge yourself, and, like, don't even, like, limit yourself and try to put blockades and, you know what I'm saying, roadblocks in your goals. Don't do that. Another thing I do want to add is just like keep learning. Um, it's not bad to keep learning. Just like read books. I know when we hear reading books, it's just like, bro, I'm not in school no more, man. I did this a long time ago, man. What is reading books gonna do for me? Listen, bro, when you read a book, you know how much that exercises your brain and puts you at peace? It keeps you away from so many bad energies and frequencies, bro. Like, I read a book, I say a week ago, bro, and I was really going through some shit. And it's just me reading that book and putting my mind in a different like world and setting, and having my mind just picture a different world of words alone. It's just peaceful. You're exercising your brain. So that's why I say reading and like learning new things, bro, that can be so much beneficial to you learning how to be the best you. It's crazy, bro. And to like move on to like the next big section, I'll say like having self-awareness and reflection, bro. Like, and what comes with self-reflection and stuff, you have to like, I say get a journal and write down some different thoughts, action, processes, emotions, stuff like that. And now the next thing I'm gonna say, it might be a little difficult to do, but ask for feedback like from your friends, your family, anybody that you're around living with. Ask for feedback. Like, okay, so I know this may sound weird or whatnot, but just say like, hey, what's some things I can do better? Is anything I do that can like that bothers you or anything like that? Like, and with that, and why you're doing that is because you're trying to become, remember, your best self. So in order to become your best self, you have to recognize your faults. This took me a lot of time to do. Like, I had to learn how to understand my values. And what that means is that you gotta truly know what matters to you and you gotta live by it. And now I gotta emphasize you gotta live by it. Cause we can easily say anything, but a lot of us are hypocrites, bro. We'll say one thing and then fall into the funk and do another thing because it's too hard, or we just give up, or it's easily to get sidetracked because life be lifing. But understand what matters to you and what you value and live by it. Stand on it. You know what I'm saying? And you have to practice mindfulness, man. And when you practice mindfulness, you have to like stay aware and be intentional in your action. And now we get to the difficult parts, bro. Um, Physical health. Uh, Also, you got to make sure you exercise regularly, like move your body. It ain't even got to be like some crazy exercises because I know a lot of people don't really care for all that. But just move your body, get up and walk to the store, walk to the park, you know what I'm saying? Go to the park and walk. At least 3 to 5 times per week. So 3 to 5 days a week, long as it's three. You know what I'm saying? Cause that gets your body in a rhythm. You actually like lose calories and stuff like that. And make sure you sleep well because a well slept body is a very energized body. Because guess what happens when we're tired? We become irritable. And you can't be your best self when you're mad at the world. You can't be your best self when you're irritated at everything. You know what I'm saying? And the next two things I would like to emphasize, okay? Eat clean and avoid toxins. That what goes back to what I said in the beginning, the drinking. You gotta eat clean and avoid toxins. Because how can you be your best self if your health is not right? Now, we might have health issues, but to be our best self, we gotta be trying to help it out, not make it worse. Next thing, emotional intelligence. Now, you have to learn how to respond, not react. You know what I'm saying? Respond, not react. Respond, not react. So let's give an example. Your coworker doesn't like the way you're working that day, or he got something to say about you behind your back, and you hear it. You can either react in a non-mature way, or you can confront him, or you can handle it the mature way. And you might ask, like, what's the mature way? Now, me personally, it don't have to be for you. Me personally, turn the other cheek and pray for him. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody go through something. If that person is talking about you behind your back, or he got a problem with what you're doing, 9 times out of 10, that man ain't happy himself. Just pray for him. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to start conflict with nobody, because at the end of the day, what is it gonna solve? Now, it's some situations where you do have to talk to a person, or like have a mature conversation, but it never should come to the point where you have to put your hands on somebody or end somebody's life. That's not your best self. That's so self-explanatory, bro. Now, the last two things for the emotional intelligence, I'll say, is definitely just setting boundaries and forgive and let go. Forgive and let go is it's self-explanatory. Just don't carry no emotional baggage. It ain't no use to carrying emotional trauma and baggage, because that right there is just gonna make you rotten, bro. It's not gonna make you like anything. Like, it's just you're gonna carry that shit forever at that point. Setting boundaries, like know when to say no and protect your peace. Don't let anybody bring your peace down. Please don't. Just like know what works for you, know what you're comfortable with, and protect that. That's boundaries. And now to like wrap this up, let me go through a few like different things I can say. Like, you can create some routines for yourself to like keep you sharp. Like, focus on some habits that align with your goals, stuff like that. Eliminate any distractions. That I definitely eliminated a couple distractions. You're gonna have to make some tough decisions in your friend group. That's for damn sure. Track your progress. That's one thing I definitely did. And the way you do that is just count your blessings. Just like think about situations where you could have been a worse version of you, and use that as motivation. That's the way I track my progress. Find your why. Find your purpose. Once you find your purpose, you have to develop a drive behind that purpose. That's an easy way to like become the best version of you. Like it'll take you on a straight like highway there, because once you focus on something, you're gonna do anything to not fuck that up. You're gonna become strict on yourself because you want to focus on the goal. Also, I say some little shit like help others, live with integrity, and stay humble. Live with integrity means like don't fuck up, don't do nothing or fuck up anything that doesn't align with your values. Having values, you know what I'm saying? Please have values, please have self-respect, and just don't do anything that fuck that up. And stay humble, and always be like leave room to grow. You don't always have to be like perfect. That's not what this video is about, because if you clicked on this video, we're not perfect. Like we're just not perfect. It's not in our DNA to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? And that's why God forgives, because if we were perfect, he wouldn't have to forgive us, and he wouldn't have died on the cross for us. You know what I'm saying? But this is a video for all ages. That's why I made it so streamlined. I didn't really talk about like different age groups or whatnot. I try to make it where it just relates to everybody. So if it sounds a little bland or whatnot, that's why. But if you like this video, leave a like. If you have anything you want to talk about in the comment section, let me know. Leave a comment and just like this video, man. Let me know any videos y'all want advice on, or any videos you want me to do. Let me know, man. All right, that's it, man. Peace.